We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Corey Seager. In previous duels with deGrom, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Seager is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now another 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. A dozen home runs and 43 RBIs. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Muncie is under it, no problem, 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. And it's 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Mets leave one. We are still scoreless. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Next up is Max Muncie. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 10 home runs and the RBI count at 35. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. And he lays off there 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
The second baseman, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7. The third baseman,
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Up now, Will Smith. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Busch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So here now's the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jake Marisnick. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom.
The pitcher,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitters count. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's 1-0 Mets. Now in the box, Justin Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Cody Bellinger.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Cody Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pete Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And that misses 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. This is foul right side. Count still full, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Alonso on at first, nobody out. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. McNeil, a 27-year-old. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Over to Muncie, and they double him up.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, J.D. Davis, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. And And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder.
Thank you, Heidi.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball swung on and missed. All even now, 2-2. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Jock Peterson is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled off. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, two gone.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marisnick going back. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next up from New York, Jake Marisnick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Kershaw is ready. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it 2-1. Standing in, Michael Busch. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set, now the pitch. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding to the plate will be Cody Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, inside.
Now a throw over. Runners back. The 1-0 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-0.
The 2-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Cody Seager. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Mookie Betts.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, after starting a game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Way to go.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Kershaw now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now that
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So here's Pete Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
the right fielder, number 30.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you're going to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 3-2. Digging in now, Max Muncie, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Max Muncie.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Muncie is retired, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, Josh Peterson.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Ready once again, Will Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is under it. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. And it remains a 3-2 ball game.
7th inning, correct.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Baez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Three and 1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Set. Here's the 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Marisnick. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ready with the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Brandon Nimmo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Two out here and a runner at second. That misses 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
Dustin May takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Dustin May. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 52.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 4-3 New York. New inning set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Michael Busch.
The second baseman, Michael Busch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Justin Turner.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Drew Jackson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 65.
Next at the plate will be Cody Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Justin Wilson.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Full count still.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw to second, but he's in there as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it's now 7-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here with this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
Dylan Betances enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. At the plate, Max Muncie. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Marisnik is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mets 4. Kike Hernandez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 14.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First offering on its way. Hit to short. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, 2 down now.
Number 6.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Matt Beatty will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
And batting 7, number 45, Matt Beatty.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. All set to start the 9th in this one. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Betances, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 2-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Striding in, Matt Beatty. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Rosario ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Busch.
Now at the plate, Michael Busch. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marisnick going back to the track and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Bush takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The throw is wild and he gets away, and he will make it all the way around to score. And cue up the organ music because there was some treacherously bad defense on that play. So here's Austin Barnes. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. At the plate, Kike Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Robert Gesellman takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Robert Gesellman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball at inside.
Two out with the man at first. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Seager will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Sixth, seventh, and eighth place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Mets 4. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fouled away. Floro stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Popped him up. Bush waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Jake Marisnick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 24, Robinson Cano.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson on the run, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-4 tonight. The Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dustin May gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dylan Floro gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.